students, in the previous session, we revised the deviation, median and mode. In this session, we are going to revise pictorial representation of statistical data. So let's start. Let us revise presentation of data. Various methods like tabulation, graphs, pie diagrams or pie charts, etc. are used to show and analyze a large amount of data. Decision making is simplified with the help of these data representations. We have already seen tabulation method. Here we will see histogram, frequency polygon and pie diagram. Before we start, let us not forget the contribution of Florence Nightingale, who is famous in the field of nursing. But she has done a lot of fundamental work in statistics. She kept a detailed record of soldiers died in the war and proved that cause of death was more often a disease than the wounds in the war. Our first topic is histogram. Let us see the steps shown on the display. The steps are: first, in the given classes, if the classes are not continuous, make them continuous. Second, on the graph paper, plot the classes on x-axis. Third, plot the frequencies on y-axis. Fourth, don't forget to write the names and the scale on the right-hand corner top side. Fifth, take each class as base, show rectangle with the height corresponding to the frequencies. The figure is shown on the screen. See it very carefully. Here, 5 bars are drawn and each bar has specific height. That height will be its own frequency. And each bar has same width, which is 2. And each bar touches its neighboring bar. First bar has frequency, that is height is 20. The second bar has frequency, that is height is 40. The third bar has frequency, that is height is 30. The fourth bar has frequency, that is height is 25. The fifth bar has frequency, that is height is 15. And the figure drawn will look like this. Our next topic is frequency polygon. Here are the steps for drawing frequency polygon. First, mark the midpoint of each class. Second, mark the point corresponding to the class. Repeat these steps for all the midpoints. Third, join all the midpoints. Frequency polygon is thus a graph showing the various values. Now let us see the example of frequency polygon shown on the screen. In this example, there are classes with no overlapping values. So we should make class as a continuous class and also find the midpoint of that. So the coordinates will be midpoint and frequency. Midpoint will be on x-axis and the frequency will be y-axis. And we can draw the graph. And we can draw the graph using these coordinates. You can see the figure on the screen. Our last topic is pie diagram. If data is represented in circular chart, then it is known as a pie chart. All the classes have different sectors in the circle, and with the central angle calculated as the central angle theta equals to the frequency of the class upon the total frequency into 360 degrees. The sum of all the central angles equals to 360 degrees. The steps for drawing the pie diagram are: first, draw the circle with suitable radius. Second, calculate the central angle. Show the class in the circle. Third, repeat this for all the classes. Fourth, completed circle is the pie chart or pie diagram. Yes, now let us see an example. See the pie chart drawn on the display. In this, the factories is one entity that holds 144 degrees. Houses is in 84 degrees sector and so on. Dear students, here we have revised the pictorial representation of statistical data. So here we completed our lessons revision. See you soon in the new lessons revision session. But before that, you have to answer the following MCQ based on the above session.